So we now request Narahari sir to give the closing comments.
What's the time I get? Huh? Okay. So young friends, over the last 6 days, I'm sure you had a very good time, wonderful time, and you have gone through hopefully all the excitement that is happening in computer science. Firstly at the Department of Computer Science and Automation here, IISc, and also in the entire world. Don't want to give a long speech. Just want to say a couple of things only. First thing I want to say is that you should now start thinking very big. You have to think big. That's all you have to do. So what do I mean by saying thinking very big? You should try to become Professor Raj Reddy. Now, you know who is Professor Raj Reddy? So he's a professor at the Carnegie Mellon University. And what is the distinction of Professor Raj Reddy? He is the only Indian Turing Award winner. So I hope many of you will become Turing Award winners in the future. So that is what I mean by thinking big. Another way of saying is that, you can also think about Ramadurai. You know who is Ramadurai? Ramadurai was the chief executive officer and managing director of the Tata Consulting Services, which is India's #1 company, ICT company. And he continues to be advisor to that company. He is also the ICT advisor to the Prime Minister of India. This is Ramadurai. And Ramadurai happens to be an alumnus of the institute. So I hope you will try to become another Ramadurai or another Narayana Murthy, another Chris Gopalakrishnan, and so on. That is what thinking big would mean. I can perhaps give you one more example. If you do not want to be in ICT, if you do not want to be in higher education, you can also aspire to become Narendra Modi, who is our Prime Minister. Nothing wrong. I think some of you have it within yourselves, leadership qualities. So if you think you have leadership qualities, and if you are a patriot like Narendra Modi, and if you want to do something really constructive for the country, nothing wrong in becoming a Narendra Modi also. Let me tell you that the Department of CSA has produced some outstanding alumni. I would like to mention the name of Professor Vijaya Ramachandran. She is at the University of Texas, Austin. She is a theoretical computer scientist, and in the area of algorithms, she is one of the celebrities. And she did her MSc engineering from the Department of CSA. You also have many other alumni of that kind. There are outstanding educationists. For example, Professor Raj Jain was from the first ME batch of the department, and he is a fellow of IEEE, fellow of ACM, and he has written 7 books. His papers have a citation count of 30,000 plus, and in optic fiber networks and so on, he's the first name that comes to anybody's mind. So like that, CSA has produced outstanding academics. The department also has produced outstanding entrepreneurs. In Bangalore itself, we have people like Prahlada, Gopalakrishna, Srinath Bhatnis. So they are all produced by the department, and they are serial entrepreneurs. They have actually started 30, 40 companies and so on. You have also seen some of our alumni giving you talks. You had Prasanna coming here and giving you a talk about Streamoid company, which is a great idea. You also had Dinesh Garg giving a talk yesterday about some exciting things happening on the web. So you would see that the potential for you is very, very high if you join CSA. And I feel that whatever you are going to do in your future careers, whether you are going into higher education or whether you want to go into the industry line, if you are going into the industry line, your target should be to become the architect of the company. You should become chief technology officers of major global companies. That should be your target. Whereas if you want to go into higher education, you should become professors at the very best universities in the entire world. That should be your target. And then if you want to become entrepreneurs, you should become somebody like Ramadorai and so on. I think set your targets very, very high, and nothing is impossible. You can make everything possible, and what you should do is that you can use computer science and automation as a platform for doing that. So what do I mean by saying? You're all completed your third year, getting into fourth year, and pretty soon you will be looking for masters or PhD opportunities. So do consider CSA as one potential target, and getting admission here is not trivial, but not impossible. Target CSA, and we will be very, very happy to see you all as students of this department. So that's all I have to say. I hope you had an interesting and a very good time over the last 6 days. I do not know how the food was. We would have served you excellent food in our garden if the construction work was not going on. But because of the ongoing construction work, we ended up giving you lunch packets. I don't know how the food was. Hopefully the food was not bad. Now, I have one very pleasant thing to do. We must thank the people who have made this happen. I have a list of names. Don't do anything until I finish the list of names. But after the list of names is completely read out, let's give them an outstanding ovation. The main coordinators of this summer school were Satyanath Bhatt, Prabhu Chandran, Lavanya, Chandrasekhar. So if you're here, you can just raise your hand, that's all. Satyanath Bhatt, Prabhu Chandran, Chandrasekhar, Lavanya, Anirudh Santiyar, Prachi Goyal, Ninad Rajgopal, Rajkumar Methi, Sindhu, Snigdha, Rahul, Shiv Ganesh, Rakesh, Rashmi. Rashmi is here. Advai is here. And one of the people who actually started this program in the department is also here. So we have been doing this summer school for how many years now? This is the third year we are doing. The first edition was actually organized by Arun, who is here, right? So did I miss out any name? Right? So there are many, many other people who have worked in the background and made a super success of this summer school. And let's all give them one single standing ovation, right? Okay. So I would like to thank the wonderful volunteers for doing an excellent job, and I hope you will come back to the department in some capacity as students. As I told you on the first day, you can come back here as students, you can come back here as research assistants, you can also come back here as faculty members at a later point of time. And so I would like to wish you all the best, and I will now hand it over to Lavanya for final vote of thanks. Right?
So thank you everybody for attending the summer school, and I would first like to thank Professor Narahari for giving us this opportunity to organize the summer school. This has been a wonderful opportunity for us organizing the summer school, and we have learned a lot of things here. Thank you, sir. And I would like to thank my co-organizers that Professor Narahari has just mentioned. I would also like to thank all the other staff in our department who actually helped us a lot with the logistics of the summer school. I would like to thank Suguna ma'am, Meenakshi ma'am, Kaushal and Nishita ma'am for all the help, planning various things, and also Ashalata ma'am for all the recording help during all the days of summer school. I would like to thank all the speakers who have spent their time to give wonderful talks here. I would also like to thank all the other faculty in this department who have actually helped us in various things during organization. Yeah, so I would like to thank all the participants who have come from different parts of the country and participated with so much enthusiasm. Thank you so much.